group is speaking out tonight about a hospital policy that they say doesn't allow them to choose how they give birth. The policy doesn't allow women who've had a cesarean section in the past to have a traditional birth afterward. 5 News reporter Mary Marsh spoke with the group today. She joins us now with more on this. So why this regulation in place to begin with, Mary?
Bridget, hospitals say malpractice insurance companies refuse coverage to facilities who offer traditional births after a C-section called VBAC births. They say this leaves hospitals liable. But in a public meeting this evening, the Birth Network of Northwest Arkansas spoke out. They said traditional births are safe and that women have the right to choose them. The Birth Network, a family care organization, says VBAC births, or traditional childbirth after a woman has had a cesarean section, is safe. But they say most women don't know that.
That they do have the right to refuse surgery, but for the most part, women are going to the hospitals and the doctors are telling them, I'm sorry, but you just can't have a VBAC.
Charity Nunn was pregnant with her second child when her doctor said she would have to have another C-section.
He said that it was not allowed here. No VBACs in the area for various reasons.
So after extensive research, Nunn discovered that there was a movement to allow traditional birth after a C-section, claiming it was indeed safe. Birth Network co-founder Elizabeth Day says VBACs are far more safe than having another C-section.
There are many, many risks associated with cesarean and especially with repeat cesarean.
In light of these facts, Nunn decided to give birth traditionally, and she did so without problems.
And when I went into labor, went to the hospital and refused a C-section. I guess what I like to say is elected to my options, my right to have a normal birth.
Advocates say they want women to know what the real options are when it comes to giving birth after a C-section.
Everyone's told that it's not allowed, you can't do it. They actually think it's illegal, only to find out that it is possible, just not promoted.
They have the power to change this situation, and it really does lie in their hands.
The Birth Network hopes to introduce legislation that would keep insurance companies from influencing hospital policy so strongly. And Bridget, we spoke with several hospitals in the area, and they agreed that regardless of their stance on the issue, their hands are tied because of the insurance policies. In the Northwest Arkansas newsroom, I'm Mary Marsh, KFSM 5 News.
Okay, something to think about. Interesting. Thank you, Mary. Washington Regional Hospital and St. Mary's will not do VBAC births. Northwest Medical Center won't do VBAC birthing unless it is an emergency birth situation.